There he goes. But this is winners finals of Pool 10. Gonna be Young Link versus Wolf. Both characters with some pretty solid movement. Wolf has phenomenal drift. He's not the fastest on the ground, but he has phenomenal aerial drift and aerial control. Young Link has decent movement speed in the air as well. Can really cross you up with those nairs.
Yeah, boy, you want to talk about a good move. Nair will do it all for you.
Up throw, up air, going to be a nice solid combo. We see Navarre dash in and dash out, but get smacked by that aerial from AeroLink.
So how do you think, aside from using the reflector to just say, okay, I don't want to deal with this right now, how well do you think that Wolf deals with these projectile walls that Young Link is capable of putting up?
It all kind of depends on how AeroLink is able to read Navarre's jumps and when he's jumping in. Because he does have a lot of aerial drift. He is able to come in and swoop in with the forward air and get it like a combo set up. He also full hop nair is a traditional approach for Wolf. But other than just running shielding or walking up and shielding and trying to catch AeroLink before he's able to set up, it's where does AeroLink place the boomerangs? And does he effectively utilize all of his tools?
That's why it's important to mix up your timings, mix up your rhythms, man. You also want to make sure that you are not just committing to one option.
Right.
It looks like Navarre's doing a pretty decent job of that so far.
It's also worth noting that even though, wow, what a catch with the back air. Even though you have a really solid zone you can set up with Young Link, you have to have space to set it up. And if Wolf's able to get up in close and maintain the pressure, wow, didn't expect that to still be active. Nice up air follow up, and this is an even game.
Man, go on, sorry.
Yeah, no, if Wolf gets up and close and is able to keep the pressure going, you're never going to be able to set up the zone. And Young Link doesn't have the worst scrapping options, but he's definitely not built for it.
Yeah. Again, being a small character with some quick hitboxes, that's good. You can see AeroLink's doing a good job of scrapping right now, but eventually he's got to run away. Daddy's got to set up his wall, man.
Of the links, if you're picking one that can do it all, that can zone and fight up close, he might not have the best of all of the, the best qualities of each one. But he is definitely, Young Link, the one that you want to go for, because he has this phenomenal combo game off of his projectiles, as opposed to just knocking people away and playing the runaway game. But he also has pretty solid up-close tools. His nair in particular is really strong. Down tilt sets up pretty nicely.
Ooh. Dude, Navarre was ready for that aggressive option. He knows Sergio a little too well.
Here we go. Former roommates, if I'm not mistaken. If not, still current.
I would believe it, man. Wow, he's trying to give him the real force palm. Like, I know that like Lucario says he's got a force palm. That's the real right there.
Definitely hit him with the open fist.
Wow. Navarre faking that he's just going to play some defense.
I really expected that to be a back air. Back air can hit the platforms out of short hop for Wolf. So nice dash away, catch the forward smash. So if your opponent whiffs on the platform, this has been back and forth.
Yeah, you're saying about the platforms.
Yeah. Wolf has really solid options to cover it. Short hop up air, short hop neutral air, and back air all can cover platforms, as well as fair. You can just smack those platforms up if you're whiffing or in a pressure situation.
And, we were talking at the beginning of the match, setting the tone is how well is Navarre going to be able to deal with these projectiles, because that dictates the pace of this play. And Navarre is doing a great job of not playing passively, but playing really good defense and not getting too aggressive. In fact, using projectiles of his own to challenge.
Of course, because that is one of the better projectiles in the game. Does around 8 damage. Nice. Ooh. Converts off the bomb into the up tilt and then a back air afterwards. Navarre put on a lot of damage really quickly, and Wolf is able to string on at least low percents. Pretty good amount of hits. Oh my god.
That will do it. That down smash is a big popper. Sweep it.
What a punish on the whipped grab. AeroLink was trying to catch a tech away, but instead it was no tech, and he just totally whiffed the grab. Navarre stands up and down smash.
Yeah. All because that boomerang actually hit, which I don't think AeroLink thought it would.
He was just trying to cover multiple options there. Trying to cover tech in and tech away at the same time, right? With boomerang and then dash in with a grab.
And that's one of the things, man, is that it looks like AeroLink is really tuned into one particular playstyle of Young Link, but is having trouble shifting gears a little bit.
That's these characters, man, they're both kind of fast, but Wolf, when he goes in, he gets a lot more for his more bang for his buck, right? You can combo Wolf pretty heavily, and when you get your projectiles going, you can get, you know, hits off of him, but we didn't see any of the projectiles really convert much for AeroLink. They set up zones, and he got straight hits here and there, but he wasn't converting boomerang into fair, boomerang into nair. He wasn't really converting off of his bombs super well. We just saw him really catching aerial movement from Navarre trying to avoid the projectiles.
Right.
Which is, in and of itself, pretty solid, but that was once he got a lot of damage on. So I would like to see more usage of the arrow, which pops up in combos better than his other tools. And maybe even mixing in the Zair here and there. That Zair is not a bad option.
Yeah, I wanted to see more of that. That actually, now that you pointed out, that kind of stands out to me that there was really none of it, huh?
Yeah, no Zair, so you're not seeing... It's just another... Like, it's not a projectile, but it's a more of a zoning tool that you can kind of use when they get a little bit closer and an uncomfortable range to throw an arrow or throw a boomerang, but you can still pressure. Right? Too far away to swing your forward air, but too close to pull a bomb or toss a boomerang. You want to throw the Zair in there.
Really trying to find that music counterpick, huh? Oh, good. We're going for the most unsettling one.
Right.
I'm so glad.
I would love to hear something for the Yoshi's Woolly World, but it's cool.
You know, I'm a big fan of the Yoshi story, too, man. Yoshi story melee, that's my jam, dude. As much bass as you can manage in this song, please.
Yeah. Instead, we're going for the flowers field here. On this field full of flowers. This stage, I find it interesting. So we've seen for these zoners and projectile-based characters a lot of Smashville being the counter pick, so I guess they really like this middle platform. I really like this stage for Wolf, though.
Okay, what's that?
That platform, he can kind of use his aerials like a sword and really get a lot of extensions off the platform.
Right.
And his ability to cover it with the gun is really nice.
Yeah, Wolf has some surprisingly big hitboxes, and we've already pretty much determined that, like, yeah, Swordies love to cover that platform, but he doesn't even need it.
He dashes in and baits AeroLink into thinking he's going to come aggressively with an aerial when AeroLink knows that's not true, right? He doesn't have any combos.
Yeah.
So he tries to aggressively fight out with a neutral air. Navarre dashes right back out of that range and comes in with a forward smash punish. Wow, another one! Okay.
And he's really blowing him up with these forward smashes.
AeroLink, I think he wanted this platform to have an option to run around and try to set up his zone a little bit better, which is why we saw Smashville being a main counter pick for Iggy in particular when he was going this character and he was going Toon Link. And it makes sense, right? But I wonder if any other stage might have been better. I don't know yet. It's really early for the stage counter pick metagame.
Right.
I just know what I like as Wolf. Maybe it is more beneficial for Young Link here.
And can I just say that Navarre has done such a good job in...
Oh my god, you got to be careful when you're edge guarding Wolf.
Yeah. And that's sort of the thing, is that Navarre's been so good at getting out of disadvantage. We've so rarely seen him get blown up and get killed because he made a bad decision coming out of disadvantage. Look at that. I mean, just how quickly he was able to get it right back to neutral.
Right, he faded in a position where AeroLink was kind of scared of him coming down with back air, and he took full advantage of that, empty landing and just taking center stage. That dash attack is strong, is eventually going to take that stock. But AeroLink's sitting at 118, and Navarre has no incentive to get off this platform. AeroLink's trying to give him one, though, building a quick 24. Using more of that arrow, I like to see, but he caught him on that platform again. Back air does hit platform.
Yeah. No, I mean, sometimes you want to get control of that platform. You say, okay, what can I do with this? And sometimes you get blown up for it because you weren't ready.
Okay, trying to space the back air, but the boomerang comes in, interrupts.
Ooh, I like the back air to try to catch the double jump away from the center stage.
AeroLink just fully committed to the cross up there, so it didn't quite work out. There we go.
The boomerang did not take damage.
This time, Nair out of shield. He's fully committed to covering the cross up. Fully committed is right, man. Pulling out that down smash as well.
He's got a full stock lead. He's got no reason not to go ham, but he may have to rethink his strategy.
Right, that was a little bit early to go for the fair. He caught AeroLink on DIN, which I believe makes it harder to connect that sweet spot. And then didn't have the space that he thought he did. It looked like maybe he could have grabbed ledge if he was spaced just a tad bit further back.
Wow. And catching the jump from ledge. AeroLink's done that a few times, using the boomerang to come off out of there. But Navarre knows he can get that down smash out before the boomerang's even out of the hand.
Really nice. Both games ending with a down smash, different reads. or different punishes.
Yeah.
Navarre looking really solid.
He's looked solid, like, since the start.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see more of him. I like the Wolf.
I think everybody likes Wolf.